If you're on the go like we are, you need to have a portable computer. Working with a laptop on the go means you've got your stuff with you when you need it.
The key is to figure out what you want to do when you're at home or out and about so that you get the right laptop.
Well, personally, I like something light and easy to carry, and above all, I want it to be fast.
And I want something with a little more screen space and dedicated graphics, which is why we ended up with these guys.
Want to show them off?
Let's do it.
This is the Dell XPS 13. It's an ultrabook powered by a fast Intel Core processor. Check out how thin this is. It's just 18 millimeters down to just 6 millimeters at its thinnest point. You might think thin means weak, but the XPS 13 is tough. The case is machined aluminum and carbon fiber composite, so it's pretty rigid. And I'm not afraid to take it anywhere, like to and from work or on a business trip.
Or out in your backyard patio.
Exactly. It is getting nicer these days outside, so when I am at home, I like to move away from my desk in my office and get some work done outside whenever I can. And because the XPS 13 has battery life that'll last up to 8 hours and 53 minutes, I can do this. That means I can get some work done on a nice evening outdoors with the high-speed wireless and networking, and I've still got battery life left over for later in the night.
How is the solid-state drive?
Well, it's pretty cool. It's faster than my last hard drive, a lot faster, and being so light and compact, it's the ultimate in portability.
Sounds like you've got a pretty sweet setup there. I like it.
Well, me too. But you've opted for something a little different, didn't you?
Yep. This is the XPS 14. I went with the XPS 14 because of the big, spacious 500 gigabyte hard drive, fast third-generation Intel Core processor, and the extra features that I need, like an SD card reader. It also has a 32 gigabyte SSD, so it feels fast and responsive. I like to game casually, and the XPS 14 allows me to do that. The optional discrete video has its own 1 gigabyte of dedicated memory, so I get good graphics in many of my favorite games. The 14-inch screen doesn't hurt, and I like the way that they've used the entire space for the screen. It keeps the size down a bit, and it looks great. The other thing I like to do when I'm not so mobile is connect my XPS 14 to larger displays. When I'm working, I can connect to a nice 24-inch Professional Series LCD monitor through the mini DisplayPort connector for full productivity. Otherwise, I like to connect to my HDTV through HDMI so I can enjoy a nice movie on the big screen.
Well, it sounds like you got everything you need right there.
Yeah. I wanted to keep everything in one space, and the XPS 14 lets me do that. That's the great thing about having so many portable options today. By taking a little bit of time to figure out what you want, you can find the laptop that's perfect for you.
Well, so you're happy with your system, I'm happy with mine. I think it's time to wrap this up.
Yep.
Gotta get connected.